Morning, Sunday, April 2nd, 2023. A book I wrote, Baseball's Greatest Offensive Seasons of All Time. I'm dealing with pitching. Do you know who had the best pitching seasons of all time? I looked it up. Here's my criteria. How many wins in a season? How many innings pitched in a season? How many strikeouts in a season? And how many shutouts in a season? Those four categories. What I did was I looked at the individual stat of a pitcher for a particular season, took those four categories, wins, innings, strikeouts, and shutouts, and added it up as one number. Then I ranked the pitching seasons. I came up with, how many do I have? I came up with 241 excellent pitching seasons, and I cut off the number at 500. If you have a total score of 500 or more, you're in the top 241. Do you know who is number one? Best pitching season of all time? Charlie Old Hoss Radbourn, 1884. He's in the record books. I know it's like 1884, but in that season, he won 60 games. He pitched 678 innings, struck out 441 batters, and had 11 shutouts for a total score of 1190. And so my first video on the pitching seasons, I did the top 60. This video will do 61 through 120. Pud Calvin, 61, 1881 season. He had a score of 643 by adding up the four categories. Remember that the top number was Charlie Radbourn at 1190. And I've been counting I've gone through 1 through 60. And 61 on the list is Pud Calvin, and his total score is 643. See, the numbers go down from 1190 to 643. We'll keep going. 62, Nolan Ryan, 1972 season, 641. 63, Joe McKinney, 1903 season, 639. 64, Pud Calvin, 1882 season, 638. 65, Walter Johnson, 1913 season, 636. 66, Nolan Ryan, 1976 season, 635. 67, Bob Feller, 1941 season, 634. 68, Randy Johnson, 2000 season, 633. 69, Walter Johnson, 1914 season, 633. 70, Charlie Radbourn, 1885 season, 629. 71, Pete Alexander, 1911 season, 629. 72, Pete Alexander, 1917 season, 626. 73, Walter Johnson, 1916 season, 625. 74, Al Spalding, 1876 season, 622. 1870s, how about that? 75, Mickey Welsh, 1888 season, 623. 76, Randy Johnson, 2002 season, 622. So you have a mixture of the old school pitchers and the new school pitchers as far as total scores. 77, Amos Rossi, 1895 season, 621. 78, Tim Keefe, 1889 season, 620. 79, Ferguson Jenkins, 1971 season, 618. 80, Steve Carlton, 1980 season, 617. 81, Christy Mathewson, 1904 season, 616. 82, Cy Young, 1904 season, 616. 83, Ferguson Jenkins, 1969 season, 612. 84, Ferguson Jenkins again, 1970 season, 612. 85, John Clarkson, 1891 season, 612. 86, Bert Blyleven, 1973 season, 612. 87, Bob Feller, 1940 season, 612. 88, Steve Carlton, 1982 season, 610. 89, Phil Niekro, 1977 season, 610. 90, Gaylord Perry, 1973 season, 608. 91, Bob Gibson, 1968 season, 607. 92, Bob Gibson, 1969 season, 607. Listen to this, 1968 and 69 for Bob Gibson, both seasons. And he has a total score of 607 for both seasons. 93, Pete Alexander, 1916 season, 605. 94, Gaylord Perry, 1972 season, 605. 95, Phil Niekro, 1978 season, 605. 96, Pete Alexander, 1914 season, 602. 97, Dazzy Vance, 1924 season, 601. 98, Mickey Welsh, 1883 seasons, 599. 99, Tom Seaver, 1971 season, 599. 100, Al Newhouser, 1946 season, 599. 101, Ron Marshall, 1963 season, 599. 102, Randy Johnson, 1998 season, 598. 103, Joe McKinney, 1904 season, 596. 104, Bob Gibson, 1965 season, 595. 105, that was 104. This is 105. Bob Gibson again, 1970 season, 594. 106, Tom Seaver, 1970 season, 593. 107, Ferguson Jenkins, 1968 season, 591. 108, Eddie Plank, 1904 season, 591. 109, Jim Bunning, 1966 season, 590. 110, Al Spalding, 1873, 588. 111, Don Drysdale, 1963 season, 588. 112, Cy Young, 1891 season, 587. 113, Cy Young, 1896 season, 587. 114, Randy Johnson, 1993 season, 585. 115, Jim Bunning, 1965 season, 585. 116, Eddie Plank, 1905 season, 584. 117, Christy Mathewson, 1905 season, 583. 118, Christy Mathewson again, 1901 season, 582. 119, Ferguson Jenkins, 1972 season, 584. And 120 on the list, Don Drysdale, 1964 season, 581. So I've done 1 through 120. Best pitching seasons of all time. We started off with a total score of 1190 by Charlie Radburn. And we are at 120 with Don Drysdale, his score 581. I'm going to keep going. I'm going to go 121 to 180. And then after that, I'll do 181 to 241. These are the top 241 pitching seasons of all time with a cutoff number at 500. Are these the best pitchers of all time? Notice a lot of these guys have multiple entries. Radburn, Mathewson, Jenkins, Randy Johnson, Bob Gibson, Bob Feller, Walter Johnson, Pete Alexander, these guys, Steve Carlton, Keefe, Clarkson, Calvin, Nichols, Ward, these guys, the best of all time. They're in the top 241, and a lot of them are multiple times. All right, next video, 121 to 180. Thanks for watching. I'm out.